All right, friends, how are you today? Aaron Michael Eschenberg here, A.A. Ron, bringing you some honest astrology for the 3rd of April, 2019. So, we have the moon in the later degrees of Pisces. Mercury is still connected to Neptune in Pisces. Venus is moving a little bit closer every day in Pisces. The moon, though, will be moving out by the end of the night and making a connection to Chiron in Aries. So this is the energy that we're going to be feeling the most today. This is the energy we're going to be talking about now. So Chiron in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer, right? The wounded healer. And the moon is about emotions. So we've had the moon for the past, 2 days or so, having a deeper understanding of knowledge, okay? Deeper understanding of self, deeper understanding of where we've been to where we're going, creating as clear as we can, with Mercury being in its kind of weakest place and being clouded by dreamy Neptune's very, overpowering to Mercury. So, but as much as we can, trying to bring clarity and understanding to what's going on in our lives and where we're moving to. And now Chiron being in Aries is all about self. Chiron is like the master teacher and the wounded healer. So in Aries itself, it's the baby. It's the spark of life. It is the infant, fingers and toes is all I know. The tip of my nose, I'm going to go toward what's good and go away from what's bad. It is the spark of the match in Aries. It is also, it's the weed growing through, or the tree coming through the cracks of the concrete or breaking through the rock and springing up and creating this life. And now that it's created this impact, it's going to allow the sun and the rain to kind of sustain it and keep its life going. Sure. So Aries is this spark, it's in the initiation. So it's going to feel really good when, boom, the moon kind of like hits this, because it's like, oh my God, we have just so much water energy that we're finally getting this breath of fire, on a nice Wednesday night. Yay. And then it's hitting Chiron. And then Chiron is kind of like a festering wound, if you will. It's kind of like checking, the scab, removing the Band-Aid and checking the scab, and you're really, So it's like tending to our wounds about self. So with this new knowledge that has come to light over the past few weeks, months, past couple of days, that Mercury retrograde, a lot of things came into light, a lot of things came into perspective, especially with the moon the past couple of days being up there in Pisces, right? So now it's like we get the opportunity to really cleanse this, to heal, and to come to a deeper understanding, a deeper part of accepting, accepting of ourselves, accepting of like, hey, maybe I could have said this or done this differently, but at the same time, this is where I am, this is what is, and I have to keep going and I have to move forward, Red, survival, the Aries root chakra. I need to survive. Put myself out there. And if I need to survive, I have to make bold decisions and bold moves sometimes. I can't necessarily hide. And that moon in Pisces has been making us kind of want to hide the past couple of days. So it's like putting yourself out there and getting prepared for this new moon. This is going to be a great spark and a great, kick of inertia that's going to get us going in the place that we need to be, where we need to be, and understanding our relationship. This year's a big balance too, a big balancing year of understanding self and others. And again, Venus and Mercury are still in the last sign of others. So, and the North Node being down here in Cancer, so Pisces Cancer creating this trine, these water signs, trine, saying be very both emotional, be more empathetic in your ways, in your communication skills, on where you've gone, where you've been, where you're going, who you're going with. Take it easy, Put yourself in check a little bit. That's what's going on. We're all eating some humble pie right now. I mean, like, okay, these were necessary steps to go from this to this to this to this. And there's parts about myself, my own ego, I need to heal in order to move forward. This is our big moon in Chiron, our emotional moon. My emotions. What do I need to heal for me to break through this? Sometimes it's not about understanding. Sometimes it's just about going and getting it done. Just I don't know why I'm feeling this way. but I have, X amount of time before the bell rings and I got to finish this test. And I can sit here and look at the problems, or, I don't know. There's a million different ways to kind of create that analogy. But it's time to go. It's time to go, and it's time to, bring some of this stuff to light, to heal these old wounds of ourself, things that we've done that we're not proud of, things others have done to us that have put us on this path, and to come to a place of acceptance, that acceptance on what's going on in our lives, to just propel us to the next step. It's like, all right, there's that. Let's heal. Let's move forward. That's what it's all about. Healing. It's a day of healing. A day of healing and putting things into perspective. And remembering the spark of fire is coming from inside. Yeah. We've got a couple more days here of the moon in Aries. It's going to be good. This new moon's going to be a good one. The spark of life. So, happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.